Lucas Hill began his day with coffee at home. He then set his time and then listened to a video message on his laptop. The sender hinted at a deal that could make him wealthy. Hill's trip was to St. Petersburg, where he expected to be involved in a major transaction centered on rare blue diamonds. He is then told his jet is boarding in 10 minutes. When he reached the hotel where the meeting was supposed to take place, the receptionist, Raisa, informed him that his contact, Piotr, had left an hour earlier. She explained that some men came there asking about him. He got frustrated because of that and left, telling her to tell Lucas to meet him in Mirny at the Goranch guest house.
Can you get me into his room? Where we're supposed to meet Volkov in exactly 37 minutes for this. So where's the sample, Piotr?
Not long after, Boris Volkov appeared. Sitting with Lucas, he told him he gathered $50 million, which was not easy work. But now he is feeling like it was all for nothing, because Lucas didn't keep his end of the bargain.
А кто этот человек?
Я думаю, он по-русски говорит.
В раю мы все будем говорить на этом языке, не так?
В аду тоже.
Later, Lucas returned to his room, switched to a fresh phone from his stash, and sent another message to Piotr. He told him he is coming to Mirny. He requested that he call him as soon as possible. He then set out for Mirny, a bleak town in Siberia where he was told to wait at the guest house. By the time he arrived, Piotr was not there. The receptionist told him that he was aware Piotr's American friend was coming, and Piotr told him to put him in his room. Lucas asked if anywhere is open for a drink, and the receptionist told him that there is a cafe across the street. But he told him he will get cold. As Lucas was about to walk out, a phone rang. The receptionist told him the call was for him. A man called 20 minutes ago, asking for him. Lucas went back to answer the phone, and it was Vincent.
But we're still friends, right?
I'm friends with everyone, Vincent. You know that.
I want you to take whatever that Duas Volkov has promised you. I want you to add 5%. Lucas. There's no need to say yes right now. Just don't say no.
While passing time in a local cafe, Lucas keeps calling Piotr, but there is no answer. Two men who were sitting there asked the waitress, Katya, if she likes Yefrem, the man sitting with him, or the American. Katya ignored it, but the men kept talking about Lucas in Russian. Yefrem then got up from where he was sitting and started taking off his pants. Lucas interrupted, talking in Russian.
Тебе лучше увезти своего друга отсюда. Или что? У чувака напрочь отсутствует чувство юмора, Ефрем.
For 3 hours they drank here, and then you, such a hero, you threw them out before they had to pay. Amerikanец.
He paid for it.
When Lucas walked out of the cafe, the two men cornered Lucas. They beat him down and stole the bottle of drink he had been carrying. When the place finally quieted, Katya discovered him lying battered near the entrance. She ran to him and tried to wake him up. She then decided to take him back to her apartment, offering him shelter. By morning, Lucas woke up and found himself in Katya's apartment.
The least you can do is let me know if you're okay, Piotr. Just pick up the phone and call me. French toast.
Спасибо.
Not much of a talker, are you?
Their moment was interrupted when Katya's brother Ivan arrived. His reaction made it clear he wasn't pleased to find a stranger staying there. He asked if something happened, and Katya told him that he slept on the couch. He reminds her Anton is a good man for her, and they will have a good life.
Никогда не говорила, что он плохой.
У вас может получиться нормальная жизнь.
My brother's wife. She is not good for much, but she is good for this.
What would you do if I asked you to sleep with me?
Katya hinted at wanting intimacy with Lucas. Though he hesitated, he told her of an upcoming meeting with Peiter's brother Andre, who worked at the local mine. Still, with her brothers already assuming he had spent the night with her, Katya chose not to fight the perception. She agreed to accompany Lucas to the mine and then return with him later. At the mine, Lucas waited for Andre. When he comes, Andre tells him they can't talk there and leads him to his car. In the car, Andre told him that Peiter flew there yesterday, but he left again. A man named Samsonov is looking for him.
Piotr sold Samsonov some diamonds. The f are you talking about?
Here is my number. It is secure.
Hello.
It's Lucas Hill. How soon can we be airborne?
Good morning, Mr. Hill. No flying today. Not tomorrow. Airport закрыт. До свидания.
As they were driving back, Katya told him she needs to go and open the cafe now. She asked if he was disappointed because she is leaving. Lucas told her he is, but they laughed it off. Back in his room, he had a flashback of the time before he came here. He promised his wife he won't take long. That evening, Lucas drank with Katya's brothers, who seemed protective of their sister.
Тобой руководит тоже желание защитить ее. Вот. За Катю, за Антона.
Сегодня вечером она идет домой. Одна? Или с Антоном?
The tension eased after the group shared drinks, sang songs, and eventually walked together like old friends. As they were about to say goodbye, they told him to meet them at dawn tomorrow. When he asks why, he is told they are going hunting. Later, Lucas called his wife over video, showing her the house he was staying in. He claimed he would be out hunting the next day, but when she asked if he had been drinking, he admitted he was. She then told him she needs to go and ended the call. As he is lying on the bed, he keeps thinking about Katya, and finally tells himself he is not a good man, and goes to the cafe.
What is that?
A gift. In case you've decided to hate me. Hate me.
The distance between Katya and him finally collapsed. They kissed deeply, and their encounter led to an intimate moment in the kitchen. By dawn, Lucas joined Katya's brothers for a bear hunt.
Как же американец.
Мы из этой штуки учили стрелять еще в детстве, а? Штуки в самый раз.
Таким ключом проблем не будет.
Знаешь?
Anton, who joined them for the hunt, started joking about finishing off Lucas right there. As they are standing there laughing, their dog suddenly caught a scent, barking and sprinting ahead. When the hunters followed, they caught sight of a bear and opened fire. Amid the chaos, one bullet struck the dog. To end the animal's suffering, Lucas raised his rifle and gave it a merciful shot. After this, he got back to his room.
Tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow.
I'll see you at 11. I'm flying back to St. Petersburg tomorrow. You better be there.
Lucas went to see Katya at her place. Inside, they got intimate again. In the evening, she showed him a photograph of her family. She told him she was working in an agency, but she had to come back because both her parents died. As they were in the bath, Katya asked if he could stay with her longer. He admitted that he wished he could, but reminded her that his business in St. Petersburg couldn't wait.
You're in some sort of trouble, I think.
That's true. Here I am.
After they spent some time together in the bath, Lucas finally left, though Katya's brother Ivan silently observed time and then listened to a video. Back in St. Petersburg, Lucas asked the hotel receptionist if Peter had returned, but she said there was still no sign of him. She added that Boris Volkov had been calling several times a day, demanding answers. Lucas went up to Peter's old room, searching through his belongings. Instead of diamonds, he uncovered a gun and a blue candle. The candle caught his attention. It looked identical to one he had given Katya earlier. Breaking it open, he discovered a single diamond hidden inside. He phoned Katya, asking her to travel to St. Petersburg.
If I send a plane, will you come to St. Petersburg? The candle I gave you. I need you to bring it. I'll explain when you get here. I promise.
So it is the candle you want, and I'm merely the one who brings it.
As he was testing the diamond, the phone rang. It was Boris. He pressed him again for a meeting. Lucas stalled, saying he had a sample but needed more time. But Boris is suspicious about this because he believes Lucas is talking to other people like the South Africans. Lucas asked if he could take him and his associates out.
This is my city and you're my guest. You'll bring the sample.
Of course. 8 p.m., you name the spot. Hello?
Lucas, my friend, you are just too easy to find.
Vincent. How can I help you?
Tell your man to drive to the Lions Bridge tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll talk then.
Lucas and Vincent met. Vincent asked if he is carrying a smartphone because Boris could use it to track him. Vincent then told him he wants to repay a debt. Lucas helped him with something before, and now he wants to do the same. He warned Lucas that his visibility was growing dangerous and advised him to return to the United States. Vincent hinted that even Russian security services were now paying attention to his movements. After this conversation, Lucas called Andrei and asked if Peter was betraying him. He disappeared with the diamonds, and there is no reason for him not to think that way. Andrei reminds him that it is Peter, and Lucas told him the FSB is now involved, so he should warn Peter if he calls. Katya eventually arrived in the city. Together, they broke open the candle she had brought, revealing another diamond. But when tested, the stone turned out to be a counterfeit.
It's not real?
The best I've ever seen. But no.
Does your wife know you do this?
Yes.
Despite the disappointment, the two got intimate again. Later, Katya asked if real diamonds could lose their color, but Lucas explained that true stones never change. She asked if that was why he loves them. He told her he loves them because they are beautiful, rare, and tough. Then he kissed her. With the meeting set, Lucas began preparing to face Boris the next day, while Katya remained at the hotel, sipping champagne and waiting.
Not much of a talker, are you?
I need to go appease a man. Lucas,
Lucas finally met with Boris, presenting the single blue diamond he had managed to bring. He is taken to a table where the diamonds are tested. After verifying, Boris asked if the rest were as genuine as this, and Lucas verified. Unexpectedly, Katya appeared and joined them. The gathering turned reckless as they all indulged in drugs.
Come, man, to life, huh?
During the haze, Boris confessed that he admired Lucas and wanted to bind him as a brother. But in Boris's world, such loyalty came with a disturbing condition. The men would have to exchange their women. Lucas refused outright.
She's, not good enough for you.
Quite the contrary, you have excellent taste.
Тебя как зовут?
Лена.
Лена. И, скорее всего, не понимает серьезность всей ситуации. Предложил ему стать братом, а он не понял. Лена.
After a lot of hesitation and Katya's agreement, Lucas agreed to Boris's request. When they went out, Katya was angry and sad. Lucas tried to calm her down. Then they go back to the hotel. When they went back there, they found new trouble awaiting. Inside his room was Polozin, an officer from the FSB, Russia's intelligence service. Polozin assured Lucas that they had no real interest in keeping him under watch, but if he wanted to leave the country alive, he would need to do something for them. They had captured Samsonov and his men with counterfeit blue diamonds, and now they wanted Lucas to funnel those fakes to Boris.
You know what would happen to me if I do this.
Mr. Volkov would be rather unhappy. You'll have time to leave the country. When you tell us to f*** off, what do you think happens to her?
To protect Katya, Lucas agreed to carry out the dangerous assignment. The FSB promised to send Katya safely home after the deal. They drove him to the place, and they provided Lucas with the counterfeit stones, which he will deliver to Boris.
Без его убьют его жену.
Или эту девчонку.
40 million. I'm hoping you're as skilled. Thank you, Mr. A.
Lucas took the diamonds to Boris. Boris' brother Pavel warned Lucas that if something is wrong, he would be in trouble. Boris told him to stop the threats. Boris called in his own expert to test them, but Lucas cleverly manipulated the situation, convincing Boris of their authenticity. Satisfied, Boris dismissed the expert, unaware he had been tricked.
Исчезни! Переведи деньги. Done?
Done.
Afterward, Lucas reported back to the FSB. They told him his part was over and arranged for his departure. Katya, meanwhile, was escorted back home, where her brother greeted her at the airport. But Lucas's journey wasn't finished. He soon received a message from Andrei, who revealed that Peter had resurfaced near Mirny, having purchased land there. Seeing an opportunity, Lucas called Vincent, asking him to reach out to Boris with an offer of $65 million for the blue diamonds, then stall the transaction to buy time. Vincent agreed, though he warned Lucas of the severe consequences if Boris discovered his hand in the scheme. Lucas tried to reach his wife by phone, but when the call went unanswered, he left no message. Instead, he went to see Ivan, Katya's brother.
Я понимаю, что я не имею права просить тебя о помощи.
Ну, с чем помочь надо?
Soon after, Katya and her brothers drove him deep into the countryside, toward Piter's hideout. When they reached the place, Lucas and Katya's brothers got out of the car and headed to the cabin. Inside the cabin, Lucas discovered a grim sight: Andrei's lifeless body. Realizing what this meant, he asked Ivan to take Katya back home. Ivan urged Lucas to come with them, and he will take both of them to the airport. But Lucas made it clear, without saying directly, that he had no escape left. Before leaving, Ivan handed Lucas his hunting rifle. Lucas then returned to the cabin. Katya briefly came to see him again, concerned for his safety. He reassured her with a lie, saying Andrei would be coming to meet him. When she offered to stay, he gently refused, promising instead that they would share French toast the next morning. They kissed goodbye. Not long after, Pavel, Volkov's brother, and a group of armed men closed in on the area. Gunfire erupted. Lucas barricaded himself in a cabin and shot several attackers. The other side also launched their attack. Lucas keeps shooting even though he got shot multiple times. Then he bolted into the woods. A running gunfight followed, with Lucas managing to kill more of the henchmen as he tried to escape through the trees, but his luck ran out. Pavel caught him with a shot to the back. As Lucas collapsed and began to fade, his final thoughts flickered to Katya before he succumbed to his injuries.